We are just about set to go for the Pepsi Grand Stocks. In one lap, they'll get the green flag. Rodney Boyd, Carl Livingston on the front row, Ricky Derrick and Robbie Parker. Then Mark Fry, Michael Waters, Gary Burke Jr., Bubba Carr, Mark Claire, J.R. Smith, Chris Spangler, Andrew Condrey, and Billy Newman. The car is set to go for our Pepsi Grand Stocks. Pepsi, the official soft drink of Langley Speedway. Rodney Boyd and Carl Livingston will start this race. Livingston having a great season, third in the points, looking for his first win tonight here at Langley in the 77. Green flag is now in the air. We're underway for the Pepsi Grand Stocks. See if they can get through the first lap, unlike the late model division did tonight. Side-by-side battle now between Carl Livingston on the outside of Ricky Derrick for the second spot. Rodney Boyd's got the lead. Derrick down low, Livingston high in the 77. The 19, Robbie Parker trying to follow the 8 of Ricky Derrick through. Meanwhile, a little bit further back, Mark Claire's headed to the front as he gets to the inside of Michael Waters. Two laps completed. Still it's side by side between Ricky Derrick and Carl Livingston on the outside of Ricky. Now he's got the 19 to his inside as Ricky's able to make the pass and take over the second position. Here goes Robbie Parker, the QSNL 19, taking over the third spot. Carl Livingston goes back to fourth in the 77. Mark Fry back in fifth in car 29, trying to hold off the challenge of Mark Claire in the 7. Mark trying to get to the inside in the Betts Lawn Care number 7. It's up next to him and into him a little bit that time between turns 1 and 2. Mark Fry staying ahead of Mark Claire now in the 7. And again, a great battle between these two drivers. Claire takes the position away. Mark Fry gave him plenty of room that time between turns 1 and 2. Here goes a good battle right here. The 30 car into the one of Gary Burke. And it looks like that might have hurt the 30 machine of Chris Spangler. He's slowing up. Rodney Boyd showing the way. Hot Rod, Rodney Boyd, Charlie's Auto Repair, Thomas Roofing, Bird's Towing and Recovery, Crystal's Hair Studio, Dana's Automotive, and CR Services Communication Systems helping out Rodney this year. Having a great run from Yorktown, Virginia up front in the 9. 30 car comes into the pits. The problem, Chris Spangler. The 5 and the 40 get by the 1 machine, and they move up. Gary Burke in the 1. Bubba Carr, by the way, in the 5. 40 is Andrew Condrey. He is in 7th position. 9 laps completed with the 9 car up front. And here's Mark Fry trying to hold off the challenge of Michael Waters in that 2. Second, third, fourth, and fifth right there together. It's Ricky Derrick, the 19, Robbie Parker, the 77, Carl Livingston, and the 7, Mark Claire. "11 laps completed here at Langley Speedway for the Pepsi Grand Stocks. A 40-lap race, our 4th race of the nighttime. Comfortable lead for Rodney Boyd. He's got about 15 to 20 car lengths between himself and the 8 of Ricky Derrick. And it's a little bit tight back here between Robbie Parker, the 7, Mark Claire, and the 77. third, fourth, and fifth. 30 car came into the pits, gets back out there. Chris Spangler, but still very slow on the racetrack. Billy Newman just ahead of second, third, fourth, and fifth. He's going a lap down now in the 54. Here goes the 7, Mark Claire, trying to get to the inside of the 19 as they make it 3 wide down the back straightaway. Battle for that third spot. And Claire's going to take it away at the exit of turn 4. Carl Livingston now trying to get to the inside of Robbie Parker and take that position away. Fell back a little bit at the exit of turn 2. Ricky Derrick in the second position, having a good run again tonight. 2-time track champion in this division, 2009 and last year. Footsie Circle Snack, Hampton Roads Towing, Wilson's Auto Repair, Delegate Tom Gear, and Gene Nichols helping him out. Rodney Boyd starting to put some cars a lap down. Some good cars. 2 and 29 continue to battle it out. The 5 and the 40. Bubba Carr and that 40 of Andrew Condry. Meanwhile, the 29 slips to the inside of the 71, makes the pass on J.R. Wilson. Michael Waters comes with him in the 2. Andrew Condry knows the leader is coming and coming fast. Rodney Boyd exits turn number 2 down the back straightaway, closes up on Andrew Condry now. And goes to his outside. Halfway sign is up in the windshield of Rodney Boyd. Ricky Derrick sees that number 7, Mark Claire. They battle it out for the second spot down the back straightaway. Claire gets a good bite at the exit of 2. And tries to get to the inside of Ricky for that second spot. Meanwhile, there's traffic just ahead of these 2. The 40 and the 1, Gary Burke in the 1, and Andrew Condry. They split the difference between the lap traffic, but we do have a caution flag. And they got to be safe. Checking the 54, they're going to pull it down and see if anything's leaking. They got several drivers complaining of something leaking or something on the racetrack. They're going to check the 54, Billy Newman. We're a little bit past halfway, 21 laps complete. Looks like the 7, Mark Claire, is going to try and advance his position, uses the cone, goes to the outside. Any other takers? Well, it doesn't look like it. There goes the 5. 5 is not eligible. He's been a little confused tonight. They gave him his lap back, but we need the 5 back behind the 71. And we'll get the 1 to go sign. Mark Claire looking to advance a little bit. The Betts Lawn Care number 7 on the outside of the Charlie's Auto Repair number 9. Rodney Boyd showing the way tonight, looking for his victory. Rodney Boyd 6th in the points. It's tight, though, all the way through the top 10. Ricky Derrick, Robbie Parker, Carl Livingston, Mark Claire, and Chris Spangler in the top 5. Then Rodney Boyd, Mark Fry, J.R. Smith, Andrew Condry, Bubba Carr in the top 10 for the points so far. Ricky Derrick with 1 win in the 8 car, and Mark Claire with 1 win in the 7 machine. And Mark on the outside with that 7, ready to go and challenge the 9. Rodney Boyd, Ricky Derrick is there, right there, watching those guys, and so is Robbie Parker, the 19, the 77 of Carl Livingston, and the rest of the field as the green flag is back in the breeze. We're underway. Mark Claire couldn't get a good bite on the outside. Now he dives on the inside of Rodney Boyd for the lead. He's there, up halfway next to his automobile for the lead of this race. Rodney Boyd trying to hold him off in the 9, but Mark Claire slows up on the front straightaway. Something broke. He's falling back. Meanwhile, the 19, Robbie Parker, takes over the second spot. But Ricky Derrick says, no, you don't. He's going to take it back on the back straightaway. Tough break for Mark Claire. He's slowing up dramatically on the back straightaway, trying to inch his way back into the pits. but it looks like his car is not under its own power. 23 laps completed. Rodney Boyd showing the way, and the caution flag is out for the 7 of Mark Claire. Was up there challenging for the lead, and something broke. What a shame. 1 lap to go until we get back into the green flag conditions, and nobody has chosen to go to the outside and use the cone. Except for the 5. Bubba Carr is going to try it. Going to be up there with the big boys. Let's see what he can do. Rodney Boyd, Ricky Derrick, Robbie Parker, 77 Carl Livingston, 29 Mark Fry, the top 5. The Pepsi Grand Stock's about to get the green flag again. It's lap 23 out of a 40-lap race. Rodney Boyd will show the field how to get into the gas, and he does it. Not a good start for the 5 of Bubba Carr. Chose to go to the outside and use the cone. Now he's fallen back all the way back to 6, now 7th. As Michael Waters gets to the inside. Ricky Derrick trying to stay glued to the back end of that 9 of Rodney Boyd, but got a good battle right behind these guys. Robbie Parker and the 77 of Carl Livingston battling it out for the 3rd spot. Mark Fry about 4 to 5 car lengths behind these guys. 25 laps completed, 15 laps to go for Rodney Boyd. 2.5 to 3 car lengths now ahead of the 8 of Ricky Derrick. Then Robbie Parker in the 19 and the 77 Carl Livingston. Carl Livingston having a great season in that 77 so far this year, with sponsorship from Bruce Livingston Custom Builders, Gene Nichols, Peninsula Vending Services, from the Chevrolet Monte Carlo from Seaford, Virginia, Carl Livingston in 4th, right behind the 19 QS car. He's got Greer & Associates, Affordable Transmissions and Graphics, Advantage Auto Value of Indian River Road, and Charlie High Racing Engines for Robbie Parker from Chesapeake. Carl Livingston staying right with Robbie Parker in that 19. It's great to see a driver get better and better, and Carl Livingston is one of those. Meanwhile, Ricky Derrick stays about 2.5 car lengths behind the 9 of Rodney Boyd, but it does look like he's turning some faster laps and closing in on Rodney in the 9. These cars averaging about 77 miles an hour as far as their speed goes. Top 4 cars right there together. Rodney, Richard, Robbie, Carl Livingston. Although Ricky doesn't like to be called Richard, as he's closing in on Rodney. Well, Ricky Derrick might have something for Rodney as he goes to the inside for the lead of the race on the back straightaway with 9 laps to go. Ricky Derrick coming to the front. Rodney gives him plenty of room on the inside. Ricky Derrick makes the pass, takes the lead, but Rodney Boyd gets to his inside, gives him a little bit of a shove at the exit of turn number 2, but falls back into the 2nd spot. Ricky Derrick now the leader of this race after Rodney led most laps. Robbie Parker right there, the 19 in 3rd, ahead of Carl Livingston, who's fallen back a little bit. But here goes Rodney again, trying to take the lead back away from Ricky Derrick. Closes up halfway next to him. Now side by side, Rodney wants the lead back. 71 just ahead, J.R. Smith. Rodney takes the lead from Ricky Derrick. 5 laps to go this next time by. Can Rodney Boyd hang on to the lead? Ricky Derrick is going to make it 3 wide as it goes to the outside of the 71 lap machine and now races side by side right next to Rodney Boyd for the lead. What a race. Ricky Derrick, he's going to come back and fight with the 9 of Rodney Boyd. And 9 battle it out for the lead with just a few laps to go. Can Rodney Boyd do what he did before and get up there and challenge for the lead with Ricky Derrick? He's trying. He's all over the back bumper now at the exit of turn 2. 3 laps to go. Robbie Parker hoping these guys wreck and he can take the victory away. They're trying. Here we go. 8 and 9, Ricky Derrick and Rodney Boyd. The Pepsi Grand Stock race, and he gets into him. Rodney Boyd gets the 8 loose at the exit of turn 2. Dives on the inside for the lead of this race. Side by side, they continue to battle it out as the white flag is in both their windshields. Who's it going to be? Rodney Boyd on the inside in the 9. It's Ricky Derrick on the outside in the 8 car. Still side by side down the back straightaway. Final lap of the race. It's anyone's victory. They continue to race each other clean. Rodney Boyd, he is going to win this race. He does over Ricky Derrick, and what a great race. Robbie Parker was right there too in the 19, about a car length back. He finishes in 3rd, and Carl Livingston, another great consistent top 5 finish for him in the 77, and he finishes 4th. Another great run again tonight for Mark Fry in car 29, Andrew Condry in the 40, Gary Burke, Michael Waters, J.R. Wilson, Bubba Carr, Chris Spangler, Mark Clare with problems tonight as he was challenging for the lead. He finishes 12th, and Billy Newman, the 54, 13th. What a great victory for the 9 of Rodney Boyd. He definitely worked for that one. Deserved every bit of congratulations that team's going to get.
That streak continues. New winner in 2011, Hot Rod Rodney Boyd, car number 9, puts it in victory lane. Doing a fine job there, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Hot Rod Rodney Boyd. Pepsi Grand Stocks here tonight, Langley Speedway, a new winner. Rodney, come on out front here, man. Woo, good gracious. You got to almost be glad you're not running twins tonight, boy. What a battle there at the end. You had the 7, took the cone outside. Mark looked like he had something broke there. Here comes Ricky Derrick. He gives you a mirror full, and then all of a sudden you guys are going side by side.
Yeah, I tell you, I radioed over to my spotter, and not that I was over driving the car, I just noticed the car was getting looser as the run went on, and I was kind of worried, and I hated to see those caution. But I tell you, Ricky, I like racing with Ricky. We can bump and grind. Nobody's mad at the end of the day, and we just put on a good show, and we got the job done.
I tell you what, you certainly did. And having a new win in 2011, boy, it's got to make this team feel good. You had a couple wins last year. Momentum was going for you, but you were still looking for it. You found it tonight.
Yeah, we sure did, and last week was a great disappointment for us when we broke before we even took the green. We're out here to run for the championship, and we just got to take it one race at a time, keep doing these wins, and we should work our way back up to the top. I got to thank my sponsors, Thomas Roof and Birds Towing, Crystal's Hair Studio, CNR Communication Services, Dana's Automotive. I hope I haven't forgotten nobody. And I got to give a name out to Thomas King, Chris Clemens, my brother Tommy Boyd, Brandon Wood, my wife Crystal, Thomas Wood, my spotter. He tells me when to get on it and when to ride it easy. I tell you, man, all these guys have made this happen in our years working for us.
He puts it in victory lane. It's a new win, 2011. Ladies and gentlemen, Rodney Boyd. Here's Marty from Budweiser. Grab some buds and grab that trophy. Congratulations again.